we're going to go into depth into this screen. I'm gonna buy one. Yo guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another review video. So in today's video, we're going to go into the depths about the new Multistrada RS. And not only that, but I'm also going to be announcing the winner of the 5 WERA giveaways. Yeah. And not only that, but in today's video you can also win 2 retractable straps to put your bike on a trailer so it does not fall off. The only thing you gotta do to win this, leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. Good luck. Now, a couple months ago, after I brought back the Street Fighter V4 to Ducati, I told my Ducati buddies, my Ducatista friends, yeah, that's what somebody is called who's riding a Ducati, a Ducatista. Anyway, I told my friends, if you ever put this engine from the Street Fighter V4 into a Multistrada and make it a little bit lighter, I'm gonna buy one. Didn't quite expect they would launch this thing 2 weeks later. Now, yesterday, all day long, I have been riding this monster. Now I'm still riding it in. The bike has only done like 500 kilometers, so it is brand spanking new. Had to be a little bit careful with it, but I popped some wheelies. Golly! And even just riding this thing slow means you're going very fast, because 180 horsepower, 180 newton meters of torque, that is a lot. But like I said in the riding video, we're going to go into depth into this screen because there is a lot of software and a lot of electronics to talk about, especially when you go into the settings menu, into the riding modes, and you can set every mode differently. Yeah, we're gonna get over that in a couple of minutes. Let's just start at the basics. Yeah, 1103 cc's Desmocedice Stradale. Yeah, with the Desmodromic valve timing system. Oh, if you don't really know what it is, it's something like this.
In this Desmodromic valve system, the camshaft will work multifunctionally to open and close the valve, which is amazing because the valve can return to closing without needing help from a spring.
It doesn't stop at 180 horsepower though. If you put in the racing oil and change the stock Akrapovic with the race exhaust, you're looking at 195 horsepower. Gotta get rid of that one. Now with 7.3 liters on 100 kilometers, it's a little bit of a drinker, but yet again, Ducati has not built this motorcycle for Greta Thunberg.
How dare you!
And combine the 7.3 liters on 100 kilometers with a 22-liter gas tank, and you can do about, yeah, that many kilometers. Unless you put it into race mode. Yeah, then it's probably gonna be half of that. They built this bike for race fanatics who get a little bit pain in the wrists, pain in the back, or at that butt crack when riding a Panigale or a Street Fighter. So yeah, on this bike we got a little bit more of a straight up position. I wish I could like put the bike on its central stand, but that's 264 euros extra because race bike. Yeah. Now the stock seat height is 840 to 860. Look at that, an Audi key. And also it's got the flip-up key. So if you get into a bar fight, you can shank somebody with it. Ooh. Heated seats are also optional. We got the little Ducati toolkit that is attached with a Velcro right here. I'll open that in a second as well. But look at the seats. These are cool. Like, got some springs down there, spring down there, and then you open it up, just like that. Yeah, that is some premium stuff down here for sure. So we have 860 millimeters right there and 840 right there. If you get the lowered seat, you can go from 830 to 810. So pretty low. So now it's on its lowest stand at 840 millimeters. I got some good solid toes on that. And also a lot of you guys have been asking me about my inseam size. I like to keep those things private, but it turns out a lot of people do want to know it. So I'm 1 meter and 76 centimeters, and my inseam size is like 80 centimeters. And in the little bag behind, you of course have the weird charger that I still have no idea why people would use that. There's also one in the front, right over there. I only know USB and USB-C, so that is out of my reach. Anyway, in this little bag, there is a tire toolkit. You don't need wrenches because it's a Ducati and it'll never break down. It's like playing Tetris. Cool. Now on the back we have something very special because we have a titanium rear subframe all the way onto the back. So this is a weight saving of 2.5 kilograms, which is not the lightest of course, combined with a dedicated technopolymer tail. And of course the Margiottini forged aluminium wheels. Also 2.7 kilograms weight reduction. And these look like really cool. Is this a sticker? This is a sticker. And of course for better handling, 17-inch in the rear and 17-inch in the front. And as stock, we are riding of course with the Pirelli Diablo Rosso Corsa tires. Couldn't be more Italian than that. Carbon fiber front fender, carbon fiber beak, Öhlins suspension, fully adaptable, Brembo brakes. Yeah, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. Yeah, well, it's 38,000 euros in Belgium without options and 44 in the Netherlands. Hey, don't complain that Netherlands is more expensive. You guys voted for the people that make this bike expensive. But then again, for that money, you do get this Öhlins suspension. Yeah, this is the brand spanking new Smart EC 2.0 electronic suspension. Yeah, that really sounds expensive, but it is ridiculously good as well. Now with this suspension, you can not only set the preload for when riding with a passenger and luggage and whatnot, you also have 5 different settings, front and rear, how soft you want it to be. If you put it on its softest, it's like riding on a cloud. If you put it on its hardest, well, it's like riding on a brick. It's like ridiculously hard. Track-based, of course, because don't forget, it is a track bike. But then again, some people have been asking me like, Smokey, well, it is a track bike, it has a track engine, it is a Panigale engine. How about service and maintenance intervals? Well, maintenance service interval is 15,000 kilometers, and the valve clearance check that everybody is afraid of is 30,000 kilometers. And also the dry clutch, yeah, you can just remove this cover and you will get the clack, 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 clack. The real Ducati sound, as everybody wants. Yeah, it's just a cover. So you can take this one off, put an open one on it, and you get an open dry clutch. And also somebody asked me, Smokey, what is the service intervals and how much does it cost? And when is the clutch going down? Because, you know, it's like a dry clutch. Well, it's the same as a wet clutch. It's the same. So maintenance and price, the same as a dry one. Now the bike in total weighs 225 kilograms wet, but not with fuel. So they always put on the website how much the bike weighs without fuel. You cannot ride without fuel. So it's 220 kilograms, and then we add 22 liters of fuel. It's like that. I don't know. And I know you guys really want to know how the exhaust sounds, so let's do that first. Yeah, it's kind of cold in my garage though. Now, riding on the highway yesterday, I was pretty amazed by how well this thing actually cuts through the wind. It also got some shoulder protection right here and a little stock carbon fiber screen. Yeah, you can put it up like that or down like that. Now the Multistrada RS only comes in this white, red and black livery, so it fits your Audi RS6 Avant GT. Gonna look nice, these two next to each other, into your garage. As stock, of course, comes this beautiful carbon fiber wind guard for your hands. It's not really the biggest, so when I put my fingers on the brake, yeah, this cold wind is still hitting my fingers. We also got this cool part, as seen on the other Multistradas, for wind protection against your legs. You can just push this in and twist it like that. More wind into your legs, less wind. Yeah, for those hot days or cold days. The Akrapovic also comes stock. It is of course not a racing exhaust. It is the Euro 5-6 legal. Yeah, I don't want to know about it. You need a racing exhaust. It also comes with this giant stock mud flap. And the best part, before we dive into the electronics right there, is this little thing. Now I've been laughing with a lot of brands when it comes to stock storage. Yeah, when with the Multistrada Rally, of course, this is a 22-liter gas tank, but the Multistrada Rally is a little bit bigger. So what they did is they removed this part where you can like put in your keys or whatnot, and they put it on the side over there. Now, I've been putting my hands in that glove compartment on the Multistrada Rally. Yeah, I got stuck almost a couple of times, and if you drop a penny into it, yeah, you're probably gonna lose it forever. And I did it again. Well, this is not really different, so you push this one, and it's like a weird kind of boxy thing. They have put some rubber in there, and then you have like the USB port over there. But this thing, make no mistake, this is like ridiculously deep. Look at that. I can put like my fingers in there all the way, and it ends up somewhere like over here. So if you drop something in there, yeah, it's never gonna come out again. Yeah. It's about 10 centimeters deep. Yeah, that's all the way down there. Also, just taking my casual iPhone 14 Pro, this is not the Max one. It fits in, but then I gotta struggle it in and push it down. That's how deep it goes. See that? That is really deep. But then getting it back out means you have to wiggle it around because it gets stuck. Yeah, because race bike. And also a pretty funny fact, with the Ducati Connect app, so you can use your GPS on the big screen as well, you need to connect your phone, but you have to keep it open at all times. But we had some problems, of course, with phones heating up a lot. You could cook some eggs on your phone because it would get that hot. So there is two options. Option one, Ducati solves the problem so you can lock your phone and your phone doesn't overheat anymore. Or option two, we built in a little fan into the little box. Option two, they build in a little fan into the box. So if you think about putting your key in this glove compartment, yeah, it's gonna get stuck like all the way down there. And you're probably never gonna reach it because you can't go in there with your finger. That's a lot better. Who cares about storage? Race bike. Some quick facts. Quick shifter. Yes, of course, because race bike. Rear seat, very comfortable. Optional bags. You can pull this out. The heated grips button does come as standard. Heated grips does not. It says Desmo on the front. You got a 4 indicator button, adjustable clutch lever, and you also need the key for the gas tank. Unless you get the optional keyless one. So yeah, no heated seat, no heated grips, no central stand as standard. Because, well, yet again, race bike, it's all optional. We gotta keep the weight as low as possible. But enough about that. Let's dive into the electronics and the display, because it's a lot. And also a pretty cool fact, they gave me number 46. Yeah, Max Biaggi's number. Anyway, let's go into the electronics. And just like that, we have jumped into our 6.5-inch TFT color display, of course with the Ducati Connect and everything else. Now, I have not connected my phone, but I've done that on the right video. So yeah, let's get right into it. The settings menu, like I said, it is pretty crazy. You can set every single thing you want. The battery is 11.3 volts. I should really start this thing up and start riding mode. And this is where it gets very, very gnarly. In riding modes, we have touring, urban, default, race, and sport. But the cool factor with these bikes and with these electronics, for example, I can set the power in sports mode to full, high, medium, and low. Not only that, I can go into my Ducati traction control, the DTC, and I can change my DTC from off to track, to road, to wet. 8 different settings for the traction control. Then I can go into my ABS settings, cornering ABS, front only, performance. Yeah, this is also a lot of different settings I can do for the ABS. Ducati wheelie control, yeah, of course you can turn it off. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different settings. From safe and stable to performance and totally off. You gotta be careful with that, because whatever you set right here will always be in the sport mode. So if you set it over here, yeah, it's never gonna change. So if you turn it off, be careful when you put it back into sport mode. Anyway, so back into Ducati traction control. over here. Let's get back into the engine brake control. You can set it up to 3 settings how hard you want it to brake when you release the throttle, of course. And then we go into the Ducati quick shifter. Yeah, you can just like turn it off and on. Most people just keep it on for sure. And this is where the new Öhlins 2.0 electronic suspension really becomes crazy and also expensive. Because in touring mode, yeah, you don't want it to be on the hardest. You put it onto the softest. And now the softest setting, this is like riding on a cloud. And you can set the front and rear as you wish. When you put it on to its hardest, it is really like riding on a brick. It is like there is no suspension anymore. It is that hard. Perfect for track use, of course, but when you're riding through the track on Belgium roads, yeah, you're probably gonna want to put it to the softest version of that. So yeah, you can set the suspension to all of those different settings when it comes to comfort or not. Preload as well, rider and luggage, 2 riders, rider, passenger and luggage 2. So the preload, also that. Power, of course. In touring, we also want full power. Now, I do have to say, if you put it into race mode, then you have full power, the suspension is hard as you wish, and the throttle becomes very, very aggressive. I've been riding this thing very slowly in the city, and if you ride into the city in race mode with everything to its maximum power, yeah, it gets really, really aggressive. So we have the info display, total range, trip 1, consistency, speed 1, trip 1. Yeah, there is like a ton of things you can do over here. The fuel indicator as well. This is what something that the Panigale and the Street Fighter V4 does not have. Well, I want to set it to level or range, how many kilometers you still have left in the tank, or just some blocks that show you how much gasoline you have in the tank. And Panigale, just the gasoline light over here just goes on and it says like you have to go for fuel. Yeah, the race bikes don't really have it. This one does both. The DRL, automatic or manual, backlight on the handlebars, pin code blind spot detection is also very cool and very decent, well made. I tried it out yesterday as well on the highway.
Light goes on, I do want to go left. Oh, look at that, no, the Ducati is like, no, don't do it.
The radar system, it is just top notch. It is really well made, really well made. Date and time, service and lap. Yeah, we also have lap timers and lap data. Very cool. Tire calibrations for the tire pressure, Bluetooth turn signals, language and measure instruments. We already have seen that. So when we go into the Ducati Connect, you can connect your phone. I did it as well yesterday. Check out that video in the link below. Adaptive cruise control works with the radar system front and back. Blind spot detection too. Works very well with the handlebar buttons, are very easy to use. Music, phone, of course, with the Ducati Connect, the volume as well. And changing modes is just as easy as pressing the mode button on your handlebars. Press, go down with the joystick. For example, I want to put it into race. Press the button once, close the throttle. You can hear the sound. Boom, we're in race mode. That easy it goes. We also have a suspension button on the handlebar, where you can change the suspension easily if somebody jumps on the back. And the horn sounds like that. So when it comes to the riding modes, as I said, you can change every single riding mode for all the different settings that I just said. So if you put it into sport, you have like 6-7 different settings with like 7 default underneath settings. Yeah, it is a lot. But then again, if you just easily press the mode button, you can change it so quickly to a mode you have selected. So for example, if I set the DTC to 4 in sport, ABS in 2, Ducati wheel control 4, front suspension, rear suspension medium, preload in 8, in engine brake control in 1, it's just a flick of a button with every setting you have set before. Now that is cool. And of course, before we go to the giveaway winners, some people have been asking me, how do you compare this motorcycle with the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R, Super Adventure S, and of course the new BMW GS? Yeah, when it comes to road use only, I do love my Panigales and I do really love the V4 Desmosedice Stradale engine. I really love it. I really love it. The sound it makes with the exhaust, it's very aggressive. When it comes to road bikes, this at the moment is beating them all. But however, KTM will be coming soon with the new 1390 Super Adventure S and Super Adventure R as well. But until then, I gotta take this one. It also beats the BMW GS. The GS is a little bit more soft, a little bit more smooth, and this is just race bike. Yeah, with a comfy seat and a more straight up position. But of course, I'm more of a dual sports guy, so I like the 20-inch front wheels a lot better. This 17-inch wheel in the front does handle a lot more and a lot better and a lot more tight into the corners than my big ass 21-inch wheel. But then again, I don't want to take all of this carbon fiber off-roading. No way. But you guys say it like it is. This Multistrada looks so good. So good. Now at the end of the video, of course, let's get to the winners of package number uno, the WERA 17-piece tool set to go underneath your motorcycle seat. We got 2 hearing protections, €25 each from Alpine, of course, the MotoSafe Pros. We got 1 package, 2 package, 3 package. We got this cool set. Look at that. This is like very cool 10 to 13 wrench with a bottle cap opener. Only got 1 beer. Thanks to WERA, they gave me a little bit of goodies. I bought all that stuff as well. A little bit of goodies extra. And also with this package, you get a little tiny screwdriver from WERA too. So we have 5 winners. Let's go. And also, if you want to win these 2 retractable straps, just let me know what you think about the Multistrada RS into the comments. Give this video a like, a share, and make sure you subscribe. So welcome to Smokey's commentpicker.com. Well, it's just a website called Comment Picker, and you just add your YouTube link and it takes all the comments. So from the 294 entries, the first one that already won is Georgie. Now, I can't lie, I can't redo it again, so I had to try it first. So the first one that won is Georgie. You'll get one of the 5 packages. Not sure what it is, but anyway, Georgie, leave your email into the description of this video and I will send you one of the 5 packages. Pick another winner. Let's see what happens. Who won again? Raffle and win again. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Who won this one? It is Cleef. Cleef 465. Keep the toolkit for yourself. You write KTM. But I'm in for the giveaway. Think you were there on Thursday. I was on the fair on Friday and this and that. Okay, cool. Keep the toolkit for yourself. That is a funny one and also very ironic. So I should send you something else, not the toolkit? I don't know, it's a €70 toolkit. So let's pick another winner right over here. Let's start the ramble. Here we go. Who won the 3rd package? Kaboom! Picoyo Andre. I have no idea where you're from. Great work. As always, a pleasure to watch your videos. Hello from Romania. Like I said, leave your email into the description or into the comment section. And this video, let's pick another winner, number 4. Let's see who that is. See your name popping up here. Kaboom! Gary Ryan 2302. A tough decision to make, a new CF moto or a new set of spanners. And the last one, last but not least, pick another winner. Let's go. Boop. Bang! Ramontala. I want that WERA tools. So those are the people that won today's contest. Have no fear, no worries. I'm gonna do a lot more giveaways, maybe even every video. I'm not really sure. Let's see how the channel grows and then we're gonna do a lot more giveaways. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Congrats to the winners. Leave your email in the comments below and let me know in the comments what do you think about the new Multistrada RS. So you can also win the retractable straps. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Drive safe. See ya! Thank you all for watching. If you want to see my latest video, it is right over here. If you want to see my most favorite video, it is right over there. Subscribing is done over here. And if you want to become a full-time YouTuber, as you can see by my play buttons yourself, go to SmokeyTube.com. And over there I have the perfect all-in-one how to YouTube course.